Good morning, welcome back for another vlog of myself, Darren, HCV Class 1 driver here in the UK. Today was meant to be a night out going down to Salisbury, but unfortunately on Friday night Aphrodite had a little bit of an accident. Aphrodite is currently off the road. I'll show you that in a minute actually. And I think what happened was it was parked up in the yard and somebody, I don't know if it was a class 2 or class 1 driver, agency driver in it, and again I don't know the experience, but accidents happen anyway. You could be driving for 2 months or you could be driving for 10 years. It's quite an easy accident to me, and I believe it might have been the rear swing on one of the trailers or class 2 unit. And by rear swing, what I mean by that is, for an example, if you look at this class 2 unit, the rear axles are right there, so you got about 7 foot or so after the axles for where the back of the whole truck ends. So as you turn, this whole section swings out. So I think somebody was trying to make a manoeuvre, and then this back is then swung out and just caught the truck, unfortunately. Again, accidents happen whether you've been driving for 5 years or 5 minutes. And here she is, bless her. So if you look on this side, this is how it should look. They've just clipped it. It wasn't too bad. This is how it's currently looking. So this top frame bit, plastic, needs replacing. Down here, this side is going to need connecting. Hopefully it's not damaged any of the metalwork underneath it. That can't come down any more than what it currently is. So you see the front bit, the whole section is going to be replaced. If you look over here, that is what it looks like normally. I can pull it down. So this whole fairing, so majority of it is just cosmetics really. It's just the fairings that need to get replaced. I don't think there's any structural damage, which is good. And that section as well is going to need replacing. So I might be off the road for a couple of weeks, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. This is going to come in handy. And this little power bank is definitely coming in for the win. Don't need no extension leads to work the Uber. Because unfortunately, not everybody likes to look after the truck as much as what I do. Don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot worse, I really have. But if you're sleeping in there and you're going to be in here for 12 hours a day, you want it nice and clean. You don't want biscuit crumbs from last week on there or some coffee stains. It's not ideal to start your day like this, but unfortunately it is what it is. So let's crack on with it and give it a nice little clean before we hit the road. Truck clean through, nothing too drastic, just a nice little polish and a little bit of a hoover. At least now it looks a little bit better. No dust all over the sides, etc. Normally, if I was just using it for the day locally, I wouldn't even bother doing what I've just done. And the only reason I have done what I've done is because we're staying out in it tonight. You want it nice and clean if you're sleeping in it at least. I've got a nice clean fridge, so I can put my sandwich and my holy drink for later on. A little bit of hydration, drink that one. We've got the trailer I'm going to be using for today. It's an empty one currently. Vehicle checks have been completed. All the tyre tread is all in good. There's no damage to the side of the tyres, bulges, etc., tears, rips or any thread. No damage to the side of the bar, or the buckles are in good condition, and no damage to the side of the curtain itself. Once I've finished connecting up to the trailer, we then need to make our way over to, I think it's Outin area. I've not actually checked the map yet. Get loaded up, full trailer. It's going to be tissues to be getting taken down to Salisbury again. So it's a night out. We're booked in to get loaded up by our client over at Outin for 10 o'clock. It's currently 7:45 in the morning. The ETA, I'll be getting there in about half hour, 40 minutes, give and take, depending on traffic. with any luck, I can get in earlier than planned, get loaded up, and then make our way down south. I spoke to Kev earlier on. He was booked in for 8 o'clock at Outin, and he's also making a delivery down to Salisbury as well. Seems to be a regular thing at the moment. I don't mind it too much though, it's a nice little drive. Just depends on what time I can get past Birmingham. With any luck, leaving Warrington a little bit later, we'll get to Birmingham after the rush hour. So that could go in our favour. The route we're going to be taking, as always, straight down the M6 to the M5, cut across the M42, down the M40, and then down the A34, following that straight down past Oxford. Due to the roadworks on the M62 roundabout where Outin is, that slip road is still closed. I think it's exit 6 on the M62. So the easiest way to get there, coming from a Haydock, straight down East Lancs, and then we're going to jump onto the M57, go southbound for about 2 or 3 junctions, come off at the Outin one, and then go round the roundabout, and then we're at our destination. So I've not actually been here before, first time visiting. I've spoken to Kev already. He said it's quite a big yard, you can get in nice and easy, big new building site. So I know what to look out for when we get there. What's the company called? Because I thought it was TJ Morris themselves. Because I believe this site is part of TJ Morris, but this is where they make their own napkins to sell in store instead of actual buying them in. Work out cheaper. I do hope everybody had a great weekend. Didn't really do too much myself, just a nice and quiet one. Saturday I went out, the little play centre over at Congleton. Really good actually. Can't remember the name of it. I think it might be called Castaways. But the kids loved it. And then went out for a meal at the pub at the end of Manchester Airport. Had a nice little meal there, watched all the planes come down, and then just relaxed on Saturday evening. And then yesterday, just literally done nothing. Feet up, in the pyjamas all day, just watching films, playing on games with a lad. Good family time really. Don't get to do that often. We've always got stuff planned at weekends as well, so it's quite good to actually do nothing. Then next week do a little bit more DIY. I need to got a couple of odd jobs that I need to get done around the house before starting the big jobs.
Maintain safe distance.
I've got something rattling inside on the left hand side a little bit. So I do apologise if the camera's picking it up. I need to try and find what's actually rattling over there. It's quite annoying. I feel like this truck's falling apart between me and you. Oh no! The slip road's closed as well. Well, I didn't see that happening. So that means I've got to go 3 miles further down to the next roundabout, turn around and then come back on myself. Can I get off? I'm sure I can get off at this junction here then. On the way back, that is. I can see cars on the slip road queuing up, so that's a good sign. Reminded to self, go down the M62, come off at Widnes, cut through Widnes, and then come back this way, up the A5 300. I can't believe that. It's been a while since I drove down this way, so I presume it's probably been closed for some time as well. I'll have a word with Kev when I get there, see which way he went. Our current ETA is going to be 25 past 8. So we are still nice and early. A little bit of a change of plan. I've just got off the phone to the office. The night out tonight has been cancelled. I've had a couple of drivers phoning sick this morning, so we're driving down in the area. So plan of action is making a collection still from Outin, and it's going to get rebooked in for tomorrow instead for delivery. So I'm picking it up, taking it back to the yard, just cut right across there. Volkswagen, don't mind me. And then after we get back to the yard, getting another empty trailer, and then we're going to be making local deliveries and collections. It shouldn't be too bad. I believe after I drop them off at Haydot, I think I've got a delivery around near the hub, one of our local clients. And then after that, going to Widnes depot, collecting a full load, and then taking it to, I think it was Burscough or Ormskirk, around that area. There's been quite a bit of messing around this morning, but fortunately it is one of them. If you've got a driver shortage, it's probably best to stay around the area instead of getting sent 6 hours away. And here we are, just seeing Kev's truck parked up on the bay. Let's go get ourselves booked in. Keep it tucked out of the way. And that should do me there. Yeah, alright, Kev. So a little shout out to Chris over at TJ Morris. All the best, mate.
Nice one.
Good one.
And you.
Cheers, mate. Cheers for all the work. See you in a bit. So yeah, well, this has been a little bit of an odd one, really. So it seems like the reference number I've been given to make the delivery today down to Amesbury has been delivered already. So there's been a bit of a mix-up in the communications. So yeah, let's go straight to the hub, get 80 pallets, and then make our delivery, and then back to Widnes depot, and then continue the rest of the day. I spoke to the office, and we managed to switch some route round again. This time, we are going straight to Widnes depot to get the collection. I'm only around the corner from Widnes, so I just said to her, it would make more sense if I made the collection over here at Widnes, instead of going back to Ashton, making one delivery. Let's make sure it's clear, carry on seeing to the tree. Making that one delivery and then coming all the way back on myself. So, might as well get it whilst we're here, aren't we? It's going to be a full 26 pallets. I'm not too sure if Widnes Depot are going to be ready for it, but I'm going to be turning up in the next 20 minutes. It's currently 5 to 9, and I just feel like I've been completing lots of side quests today instead of actually getting on with the main mission. Need a bit of grease in them, I think. That's our full trailer nice and secured. Currently travelling down the A59. I've come off at the end of the motorway at Switch Island, and then we're following this now all the way through and past Ormskirk to get to Burscough. Quite nice, easy little drive, to be fair. Hopefully the client's warehouse is nice and easy to actually locate as well. Sat-nav wasn't recognising the postcode at first. Yep, still needs to do that update. Some roadworks up ahead. Let's move over. Trying to work out what they've actually done down here. Judging on the other side of the road, looks like they've extended maybe a cycle lane. It's all been re-tarmacked at least. And I'm currently down to 20 miles per hour. 6.5 miles left to go for our client. It's currently 10:30 just gone, and we're due to get there for 10 to 11. Looking at sat-nav earlier on, it's pretty much just straight down the A59. All the way there, nice long straight roads. Take first exit for the A570. Oh, is it down this way, is it? So I've been to this industrial estate quite a few times. And if it's the place I'm thinking of, I don't think it's a great estate to get on and off with the truck. Could be completely wrong, though. I might be thinking of somewhere else altogether. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking of Rainford. There's a place in Rainford which is quite similar layout to this, but it's a lot worse. I think it's a new build site. It won't be on there, will it? No. because all I've got down is Unit 14 on Seafire Way. I think this might be here actually. Not that. Ah, there we go, yep. Seafire Way. Perfect. Wasn't too hard to find. Find Unit 14 now. So we've got 19 here on the right hand side and 20, 10's there on the left. I presume it'd be one of these end ones. 11, 12, 13. Driving the truck around all day can be quite thirsty work. And that is why I like to stay hydrated using Holy Energy. Not only energy drinks they provide, but they also provide a fantastic range of hydration drinks, including the 3 brand new hydration drinks just released. We have the orange, we have the passion fruit, and the multivitamin drink. Not only are they packed with electrolytes and minerals, but also fruitylicious with real fruit, juice powders, and natural flavours. No BS, low calories, no added sugars or any other junk. Simply take 1 scoop, add it to 500 millilitres of water, give it a shake and do enjoy. The passion fruit one, I've got to say, is my favourite right now. With each tub, you get approximately 50 portions, and if you work it out, it's £40 a tub on average. It's less than £1 a portion. If you go to your shop and get your energy drinks off the shelf, you're looking about £1.80 to £2.20. And if you don't feel like committing to a big tub, if you don't know what the flavour's like, you can buy smaller portions which are available, and you can get about 14 different flavours per box. So there's plenty for you to try. Use the links down below in the description for £5 off your first order and 10% going forward. So delivery now made. It's currently 1 o'clock. We've had our break as well. Pulled up outside the place, had a 45-minute. I had a 15-minute whilst I was inside waiting to start getting unloaded. And then took a 30-minute when I came out. We're on 2 collections now. Our first one is over at Skelmersdale. It's 20 miles from where we are now, due to get there in about 30 minutes, give or take. And heading back down towards Switch Island, and then on the M58, following that now for a couple of junctions, and then we should be at our client. I don't think I've actually visited this client before, so I'm not 100% sure what to expect when I arrive there, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. After we made our collection at Skelmersdale, we're then going back to Haydock, not Haydock actually, we're going to Ashton. Dropping off the pallets we collect from Skelmersdale, and then collecting for the client around the corner, dropping them off, picking some up, back at Ashton, and not too sure after that. So I don't know if it's going to be an early one or a late one just yet. Just depends mainly on traffic, to be fair. I absolutely hate this roundabout. Really do. So I've just come from the A59, I need to try and get to the A58. So it's pretty much going back onto myself. It's always really busy as well, this roundabout. And I've lost count of how many accidents are the aftermath of an accident I've seen on this roundabout. Is that the right way? Yeah, this way, perfect. I probably won't even say it's classed as a roundabout, this, is it? It's just traffic lights here, there and everywhere with loads of different roundabouts built in within it. So down to M58 we go, following for Skelmersdale. 11 miles in total for our client. Approximately 15 minutes. And I believe it's down here somewhere. Doesn't really look like there's a lot down here. That's not there. I've got an extra delivery. What? Oh, there it is down there. Where they've got rocks everywhere. What are they calling rocks? That's more like giant boulders, aren't they? There's the client anyhow. Got a half a decent sized yard to spin it around. "5 minutes in and out, the way you want it." Next up is 19 miles away, and we're due to get there in about a half hour, give or take. And it's over at Hindley, south part of Wigan. But the way we're going to go to get there is jumping onto the M58, again onto the M6, following the M6 south, coming off at Haydock, following it down towards Lee on East Lancs, and then cutting up through Lee. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to get there. It's either that or messing around going through Wigan town centre, which is just a bit of a headache sometimes, getting stuck in all the traffic, etc. So at least if you're driving around, miss a lot of the traffic. Talking about bad junctions, this is probably one of the worst ones around Lee area. It's like a miniature Switch Island. I see quite a few accidents happening on there as well. A lot of the time when you're driving down, you have cars blocking the junctions so that it just gridlocks the whole area. We're nearly there now anyhow. 3 and a bit miles left to go. About 10 minutes, give or take. Oh, I'm absolutely shattered today. Didn't sleep well whatsoever last night, and I'm feeling it today. I think I might have to have a nice early night. Before I go to sleep, actually, I want to start watching that new Netflix series about Ed Gein. I think it's called Monster. Looks really good. So if anybody's seen it, let me know. What's your thoughts on it? Judging the way today's going and what I've got planned so far, maybe about 5, half 5 finish today. It's only about 3 hours away, as it is currently just hit 2:15. On the first exit for the A577, just taking up both lanes so we can get a nice swing. It's a little bit of a tight one in the truck. You need to take that little bit of extra space. And it's just 1 mile down this road before our client over at Hindley. Let's go hang fire a little bit, just in case any trucks come around the corner, or a bus, like so. Oh, never got his door took off. It's not a great road, this bit, is it? Keep an eye on the swing of the trailer of the headboard and causing damage to the cars. Oh, the trailer cut in that corner a little bit because I've had to come out a little bit more due to the cars parked up. Okay, a little bit of a change of plan. I don't know where I'm going here. I had a car to my right, so I couldn't turn straight away. I'm a little bit too close to where the fence was to get around the roundabout properly, to get a good swing. Now, due to this client having a truck inside and one outside, two outside, 3 altogether in front of myself, the officer turned around and said, knock it on the head, don't worry about it. Oh, that's a nice Lotus, isn't it? That's really nice. So the plan of action now is to go straight back to the hub, offload, and then get loaded up with a couple of pallets. I think it's 8 pallets to take to the client around the corner on the same estate as well where the depot is. And then I'm getting loaded up with 16 pallets, which I will be taking down to Trowbridge tomorrow. So we've got a little bit of distance tomorrow. It's going to be a nice and early start, which means we need a good early night tonight, try and catch up on a little bit of sleep. So overall, it's not been a bad day today, has it? Considering. It's not been a great day at the same time because Port Aphrodite currently off the road, as you've seen at the start of the vlog. But for work wise, it's not been too bad. Time is now 2:45 already. Hopefully I'll be at the client or leaving around 4 o'clock, so I could be finishing for about 4:30, which is quite good. Right, do a little bit of a dance with myself and this other truck driver. The car is just interrupting our little movement. The road that I've just came from isn't big enough for both of the trucks to try and get around at the same time. So he took it nice and wide, as you're seeing. I was trying to get around as well at the same time, giving him plenty of space, and then the car driver's looking at me like you've got 2 heads. Thank you very much, drive. Well, at least it won't be a late finish today. I'm happy with that. Reminded myself tonight, bring myself a little bed sheet. I could go onto this mattress because that mattress does not look that clean. To be fair, it looks a bit manky. kind of looks like somebody's been on the back in between when connecting the trailer to the unit, and they've got a little bit of oil on the leg, and then they've sat on the mattress. Then the oil is just transferred to the bed. Instead of doing a right turn like that fellow truck driver who's on the learner as well, it's quite a tight turn for a learner. Good luck with your lessons. Instead of turning there, we'll go down to the roundabout, right round, and then come back. And I think it's like the 4th exit. And then that'll join the lights where that driver's just gone. If you've got any questions about the vlog or HV driving in general, let me know down below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. Now I'm taking up both lanes again. I'm going right on the roundabout, but however, I'm just making life easier for myself, just taking up that little bit of extra space. As long as your indicators are on, the other drivers are aware of what you're doing, you'll be fine. If this light stays green without jinxing it, we might actually beat that learner driver who's just seen it. Yep, there are the lights. So it's just easier to go all the way around. Just got back to the yard, and what would you know it? Oh, he's not there. Let's try that again, shall we? And what would you know it? Kev's here. Can't believe how much of a nice day it's turned out to be. Now we're just departing our hub. I've got to drop 8 pallets off and collect 15. And the client is literally only around the corner. And the best thing about it is, once I've made the collection, that is me done for the day. It's not too bad, it's only just approaching 4 o'clock, so hopefully we can get in and out nice and easy, this client, drive back to the yard, and then park up, staying connected because we're taking it down tomorrow, and we're going to be back in this unit for tomorrow as well. Been speaking to the office as well. We're making a delivery to Trowbridge, and we're making a collection for the same client that we're making a delivery at for tomorrow. So we might be able to get to Trowbridge and back in one day. Just depends on traffic, see what it's like. Okay, I flashed in, but it's flashed me as well. Any luck, we can get there and back in one day. It's a 10:30 booking for tomorrow, so I'm going to leave about 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, come in for 5, leave for past, get on the road nice and early. It's about 4 and a bit hours drive to get there. And it's just pretty much straight down the M5, connected onto the M4, and then following, I'm going to have a guess, it's the A34. I could be completely wrong with that one. It might even be the A43. Let's give him a little bit of a flash. Right, I've got a car right behind me. Oh, I've got one inside as well, so I can't even get in. Got a driver having a little nap. need to try and remind myself, so I'll bring my brackets tomorrow. So you can see when I do reverses, stick it on nice. Well, we had a car come out then as well. Where's it gone? This purple card, I can see me indicating, reversing. Hoping I'll be able to park it just so the class 2 unit can get past me. Let's get these nice and strapped, because these big vats weigh around 11 to 1200 kilograms and it's full of jam. So the last thing you want is one of these to slide, because it will go straight through the curtain. Can't even get that on. There we go, nice and secure. Get as tight as possible. And that is 16 pallets or containers all nice and secured for tomorrow's delivery. And just like that, it's time to call it a day. It's just gone 6 o'clock, so it's not really too bad for a Monday. What's that, 12 hours done? Good way to start the week, I suppose. And tomorrow, I'm not too sure whether I'm in at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning. I've just got to wait for the messages to come through with the start times. But either way, I'm looking at about 10, maybe 11 hours rest period. It depends on what time I'll start for tomorrow. I am going to call it a day on the video, so if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you again next time. As always, take care of yourself, keep on trucking, stay safe. Bye for now.